So I had a, I don't know if you're watching, but a local school district came in and asked me how we hooked up our exhaust for our lasers, because they wanted to hook up their lasers for the school. So I thought it was good advice. I thought it was not advice, but I thought it was a good idea. So I want to go ahead and show you how my exhaust ports are hooked up to my lasers. I'm currently running 3 lasers, 3 CO2 lasers here, and I have one back at my house. So I'll show you how I ducted all that. Take a look. So first off, I have my little blue bomb, my blue laser. This is a 600 by 900 millimeter 80 watt CO2 laser. And I have a 60 watt CO2 laser, which is like, I don't remember, it's 20 by 28 inches. And then I have my rabbit laser, the QX80 1290. This one is 1200 by 900, so almost 3 foot by 4 foot. And the whole thing is being ran off of 2 fans. The first fan, you can see I have ducted, comes into the back, right here into the back of my blue laser. When I come up, I got flex, so I kept it flexible from here to here. That is because of the plywood. So this plywood's here to keep it flat. If you're cutting plywood, or anything of that matter, make sure you keep it flat with a weight on top. If you don't, you're going to ruin all your plywood. And you can see here I have, I don't know, probably 100 sheets here ready to cut for this next couple of weeks. So it's flexible on top of the plywood. Then we come in here and it goes to a rigid pipe. This is all 6-inch, by the way. So we go a 6-inch flex, then hooked to this rigid pipe, comes down here and picks up this machine. Let me show you what I'm doing over there. So I know I'm going to make you guys dizzy by walking around, but I'm a really busy guy and I'm trying to get this YouTube video done because this is really important information, and I have very little time with this entire shop without anyone working here. So this machine is my rolling pin machine. So all we do is engrave rolling pins on it. I mean, really, I have the city of Zor, the village of Zor, the historical village of Zor has commissioned me to make, this is their logo of their rolling pins. So we're filling their gift shop up with these rolling pins, which is kind of cool. So it's running a lot right now, but that order is full. It's going to mail out on Monday. It's Saturday. And so I don't run this machine maybe 20% of the day. On a normal basis. Sometimes it's running all day. During Christmas and Halloween, it's going to run all the time for making cookies, because they're pretty cool. But I put a blast gate in. So let me show you this. So this is a blast gate. So since we only run 20% of the day, when my fan is on and running, and I don't need to use this machine, I can close it. And now I have all the suction to this blue machine over here. But 20% of the day, when I do need to run it, all I do is pull that up. And now I have venting this machine and my blue machine, and then it works fine. So up to here, still a rigid pipe, goes into this fan. That fan changed my life. Well, not my life, but it changed my way of venting the system. So that's an inline 6-inch fan. I will post a link in the description. It has a variable speed, but you're going to want to keep it at 100%. And I put in something that's really cool. I am running the lasers, I'm running that fan. I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to do it because I can. Remote control. Fan off, fan on. That's a separate piece from the fan. They have them built into the fan, but it's substantially more expensive. It's like a $15 set just to turn that fan on and off. This fan I think is, I don't want to quote a price because this fan's like 2 years old. I even bought a replacement one sitting over here because I was like, oh, it's not gonna last, but it's like 2 years old. It runs all day, every day. Sometimes it gets left on, runs all night. And then we go in, whatever, I'm vouching for it, it's a good fan. I'll put the link in the description for you. Then we come up, boom, and outside. One major problem that I have with that setup of those two is I don't have my inline filter. So let me show you my rabbit laser. I just started installing these inline filters and I love them. I love them. Okay? I hate walking back here. Let me see where I'm walking in. This. Like nothing. Okay, so I have my hose here. It's a 6-inch hose as well. It comes out and I hook it into this filter box. right here, flows through the filter box to this side. Let me show you this. So you can push this little button. You open the door. I'm doing this with a camera in my hand. Pull this little filter out, and you change the filter. And then that flex hose comes, hooks to the fan, and goes in vents outside. You just use it's all 6-inch. You have to use 6-inch. That's what these things call for. Make sure you're using a good quality fan. If you'll notice, my 1290 isn't running on that inline fan. That's an industrial grade exhaust fan. It's much, much stronger because this has a downdraft table and it works as a suction table and pulls things flat. So I have to have the stronger fan. That filter box keeps that fan from clogging up. I had to replace that fan once already, 2 years ago or something, because I didn't have a filter on it and it ruined my fan. It's the only reason I'm putting it on is so I don't have to unclog it, and it'll keep the life longer on my fan. So that's how that works. Now, that's how these things vent. It's pretty simple. There is water, which I'm going to show you that here in just a minute on another short video of putting these things together. Again, that's the way that it is. You know, I'm Jay. That's my to-do list. Thanks for watching. All right, so this isn't a short, so it's going to also be something I put on a thumbnail. Might do. It's like, how do we vent? How do we vent these? So I don't know. Maybe I'll use that one. That's pretty cool. How do you vent? So how do you vent? I'm going to have all these links in the description, guys. No big deal. All right, I'm Jay. That's my to-do list. Thanks for stopping.